糸目ら絶対に落とすなよ。
ストップストップ。前抜きます。
はい、その場で。
よいよいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよっしゃいよ
It seems more like a dream now.
ありがとうございました。どうぞお並びください。
We traveled to Japan to run. But it was more than that. Because when you let it, running is always something more. On an early February morning, we woke, boarded a plane, and crammed ourselves into tiny seats for the flight, 5,000 miles across the Pacific. Chased by the rising sun, we flew into tomorrow and arrived in the land of the rising sun. Nippon, Japan. Months of planning, miles of training, and we were here. Our delegation was made up of members of the Native Roots Network. Our community, our Monday night running group, our crew, a family. I would list the names of the places we went if I could, but we landed and never stopped long enough to learn where we were or where we were going. We traveled to answer the request for help in launching a ceremonial relay run around the sacred and magnificent Fuji-san, Mount Fuji. But first, there was work to do for the old ladies of the temple. And then through ceremony, enveloped in mindfulness, prayer, and preparation, we set our intention and gathered our focus. We were nothing but everything. This was not our first time supporting a community through running. In the past 12 months, we've been many places. Every Monday here in our own community, we run. We had traveled to Arizona to help run the first Hopi to Gila River run. We joined with the Peace and Dignity Run on their way from Alaska to Panama. We helped with the first Medicine Lake Run in Siskiyou County. Continuing with the Pit River Ancestral Run from Medicine Lake to Lassen. We assisted the run for salmon as they traveled from the bay to the McCloud River. We ran the Modoc Run, starting near Captain Jack's stronghold. And also continued our support of the Ahapuleaina Holo, the Makahiki Run in Hawaii. And now, here we were in Japan, ready to run. Tasuki, what does it mean? We stayed in temples and were given a crash course in deep Shinto worldviews and Buddhist philosophies. We ate it up like the miso soup and rice balls placed in front of us at every meal. We were hungry and it tasted good.
Yeah, this is a god, and this is kyo is like mikoshi.
To carry.
Carrying spirit stuff. And this is a hand. Tree image in the one kanji, and we say Tasuki.
Did you catch that? God, carrying spirit stuff, hand.
And that's Japanese.
That is what we're doing. With our hands, carrying the sacred to bring in the presence and power of God to be here on earth. Tasuki.
So thank you for coming to the Japan, and then please enjoy the dinner, and then from the tomorrow we're gonna make strong lunch. So eat and then relax and enjoy your time, and then exchange the culture or the talking or the manner or the love, or share some nice story, and then is that いただきます。いただきます。
はい、くーちゃんの方向いてください。1、2、3。はい、どうぞ。
Chopsticks. I had no time.
Late into the evening, at a temple in Gotemba, we prepared to prayer and ritual for the run that was ahead of us the next day. In the morning, we packed, and the monks of the temple led us through ceremony, and then the beginning of the run. We traveled through foothills, valleys, busy city streets, till we arrived at the sea. The next morning, we arose to start it all over again. This time running from the sea inland to other sacred places until we reached our destination late in the night.
I feel it. It's cold. It's cold. He's got super cold hands. I got super hot hands. Hot and cold.
By the third day, our friendships were strong, our spirits focused, and we ran through the cold into the 5 Lakes region. By nightfall, with runny noses and aching knees, fatigue creeping through every inch of our bodies, we would look back and know that we ran too much and too far. But one thing natives don't know how to do very well is quit. And we couldn't quit anyways, because our ancestors would pull us forward. By the 4th day, we heard on the wind, "Keep going, keep going." We prayed for you to keep going. We prayed, lived, and died for you to keep going. For us to keep going. For the world to keep going.
Yes,
On the last night, as we sang and danced to an ancient rice planting song, filled with joy and happiness, we knew that through these runs, through these ceremonies, we give a little now for a greater return in the future. Like planting a single grain of rice to grow thousands.